Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stellar edition of the All Elite Wrap Up right here at that beautiful thing up in that corner. I'm not used to me being reversed, but the Turnbuckle Tavern. I'm good old Mike BELCASTER, as always. And joining me, as always, is my beautiful co-host,
the OG Fig Kid, Thomas Montalto. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the All Elite Wrap Up with our beautiful new graphics.
I love it. No, the new theme song's got like an FTR vibe too.
Which
I'm loving. It brings me back to Vegas last year when I was dancing with random strangers. The FTR theme song, and dude,
talking about FTR in a little bit, huh?
We're definitely gonna be talking about FTR. But you know what I'm really upset about, and it's getting to be a nuance now, is that we need these old Dynamites somewhere where we can watch them.
Come to my house.
Well, I get that. I would say I want to be able to sit down. I was talking to my nephew about the me being in the crowd with FTR, or when FTR was coming out and dancing. And like he's like, "Oh, I want to see it," and I pulled it up on Hulu, and it's gone because they only hold a year. And I was like, "Dude, that fucking sucks."
I need to take the episode. I could hook you up, maybe.
Yeah, I will. Whatever Double Nothing was last year.
Yeah, like that Wednesday
week,
before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I got you.
So, Mike, Tom, how you doing?
I'm well. I'm good. Crazy week. We had Austin over my house from, Austin, who's always in the chats with Tyson and all those guys. He came down for a visit. We spent a couple of days running all over the place. We ran to Manhattan. We ran to Wrestling Universe in Queens. Ooh. We went to Pandora's Box. We went all over. It was a great time. And we went to the launch of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast IPA event. So
did you try it?
I did, and I'll tell you what, I was utterly surprised at how much I enjoyed it. It didn't have that strong beer taste. They didn't want it to have that super strong taste. You have an old broken skull and
my lager, yeah,
weird 6% beer. I got to try the lager because apparently Matt from the Extra Cooler show, when I went up to his place, we did a beer fleet, and I got to try all the different beers, and it seemed to be the consensus that I like lagers much better.
Lagers are good.
IPAs,
yeah. IPAs are super heavy.
I don't like that bitterness, but the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast one does not have it. But I found out because Brian told me it's because him and Matt don't really like beer, so they didn't give it that strong taast. Really good.
Happy to hear that. No,
yeah,
fuck that.
Really enjoyed it. I'll say that. So,
well, hence why I was wearing the hat today, so we can put over the Major Pod beer because that's what we do here. We're all homies. We
I'll say this.
Each other.
I got to hold the big rubber guys in hands, and if you want to hear about that, turn into Fig Night on Tuesday, 7 p.m.
I was going to ask, but we'll wait.
Yeah.
I think we'll do Fig Night with a bang. No, I'm
so
pumped for it.
But,
awesome, man.
We'll talk about that on Tuesday and more wrestling figure news from the last week or 2 or 3 or 4 or so.
Listen, I'm happy to hear that you had a good time this week.
Yeah, me and Austin had a great time. It was fun hanging with him. Was such a good dude. I like that guy. He's so nice. Like he really.
Our phone call was the best. That was an hysterical. I love Austin.
You froze.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm back. There we are.
All right.
I don't know what the hell that was about.
Austin wants to meet you and hang out with all of us so bad. He wants us to do a whole big Turnbuckle Tavern event where everybody's there. And I'll tell you what,
I think that's a brilliant idea. I've been clamoring for one of those since we all started this little shindig here.
I agree. I'm all down for that. You just tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
Yeah. No, even the wife was like, "Hey, we should rent a cottage somewhere, and I'll go up there for a weekend and just fucking hang out, and
we could all just come to my
the weekend." I mean, we could do that too, but it would be cool to go on like a little retreat, a turnbuckle retreat.
I would definitely do it. So if somebody plans it, I would do it.
So, I like it. Well, enough about our lives. Yeah. You got the drops. You are the dropper of drops. Let's get some news. Oh, do that too. Yes. TheTurnbuckleTavern.com. Ladies and gentlemen, join the community. We are everywhere and anywhere you possibly could imagine. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pro Wrestling Tees, and Teespring. I keep calling it Spring Tees. Nobody's corrected me the whole last month. It's Teespring.
You said a Teespring when you were with me.
I said Spring Tees like 4 times last week. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's all good. But yes, join the community, guys. We are a fun group of guys. We have our Discord, which is amazing. We're streaming AEW Fight Forever over there. We're doing all this cool stuff. We're doing live. What do we call those? Watch alongs. That still looks sexy even without the other overlay. But yeah, we're sexing it up over there. You guys got to come hang out with the Tavern, man. If you guys want to talk about wrestling, you want to talk about wrestling figures, you want to ask about the news, do it on our Discord, man.
Yeah, dude, come to I gotta sign on to our Discord. Do people still go there?
I'm there all the time. Every time I post a new picture, I top it. Every time come on, don't shit on the Dark Order, man. Come on, let's not go that far yet.
Oh boy. All right.
You leave Johnny Hungy out of this. He's my little heart and soul.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you want to talk about some news?
Let's talk about some news.
All right. First up, apparently there was rumors that Don Callis got attacked by a fan after the AAA Mania. Apparently that was not the case. Apparently it was security guard who did not realize that was part of the show who grabbed and took down Don Callis. Apparently there was rumors of injuries, but apparently he's fine. He's not injured and he's okay. According to Pro Wrestling Insider.
You really think Don Callis got injured?
No, they said he's fine.
Second I heard about that, instant Brody flashbacks. I did not want Don Callis getting stabbed in Puerto Rico by any means. Jesus Christ.
And it was Mexico, so
well, it's close enough, right?
Oh my god.
But listen, I was
no, I'm just kidding.
I was nervous. I was scared about it, and then I seen it. They snuck in there together with Takeshita and some Mark. It was all good. It was fun. But listen,
Brody,
happy to hear.
Watch the Bruiser Brody Dark Side of the Ring.
Not yet.
Oh, it was a good one. I'm a huge Bruiser Brody
mark. Since we're on Dark Side of the Ring, have you ever watched Dark Side of the Comedy?
No.
They have a Dark Side of stand up on there.
No way.
I was so enthralled with it, so happy until I watched the Chris Farley episode, and I was like, this has nothing factual about it.
I love this guy, old fat IBN. He's like me. He loves all the same guys I do.
So. Dude, we used to walk around the locker rooms when we were working indies together. We would just be like, "Huss!" Oh, really? Oh, cool. So. That's why me and OFG get along so well, is because we're both Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody's so good. He's so like, I don't know. I think he deserves more kudos for everything he's done. Is kudos the right word? He deserves all the love. Like
kudos works. Kudos, yeah. He deserves all the credit because he's a goddamn legend. Did you see the video that's been going around with him just running into the crowd for his entrance in Japan?
No,
just scaring the miles of people away.
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh, he just chain and everything was all pissed off. Japanese fans are like, "Oh shit!"
On Dark Side of the Ring, they showed that.
I'm sure they did. It was good though. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I gotta catch up on my Dark Side. I haven't watched the season at all.
Yeah, I can't wait. I haven't seen the Adrian Adonis one, and I'm a big Adrian Adonis mark as well.
I keep seeing the commercials for it.
Yeah,
Jim Cornette. He had more sex on the way to the ring than I've had in my entire lifetime.
Well, let's move on to the next news story. Apparently, after his appearance last night on Collision, filling in for Kevin Kelly, Ian Riccaboni has been signed to a long-term deal with AEW, where he will be filling in for Kevin Kelly and Excalibur when they need time off. And this guy, you know what? He's like the third man in AEW, but he might be the best play-by-play man in the business. This guy is so good. I mean, AEW, let's talk about it. Their three play-by-play guys are the three best in the business right now. I'm sorry. Kevin Kelly, Excalibur, and Ian Riccaboni. You can't go wrong with any three of those guys. I love them all.
Their whole play-by-play team is the best in the business. I mean, Shivani, Taz.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Whole amazing. But the cool thing is you texted me today, brother, and you were telling me about hey, did you notice that Kevin Kelly wasn't there? And I said no. You know why I didn't notice? Because Ian Riccaboni did such a goddamn good job, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's so
cowboy hat and all.
Yeah, he's so freaking good. And of course, we didn't even mention JR, who's out injured right now and resting up at home.
Is injured the right word?
Well, he fell on his face or something. So,
well, that was before, but I think he's more collaborating and trying to figure out if he should be
traveling,
still being Jim Ross, man. I don't know how I feel about that.
Jim Ross, but I think it's time to use him for special assignments.
I think using him for main events for pay-per-views is a special place,
and backstage interviews like they do once in a while.
Oh, like a Mick Foley interview.
Yes, exactly.
And listen here, kid. Let me tell you, Mick Foley, Michael Francis Foley. Let me know about your backstory here. Good stuff, though. I'm so happy for Ian Riccaboni popping in, though. That's so good.
Dude, I love the guy. He's so good. He's like I said, I love all the AEW commentator. The teams gel. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and Taz is my favorite. I miss Dark. I don't know about anybody else. I really miss Dark from Excalibur and Taz just going back and forth and cracking each other up.
Yeah.
Man, hopefully we'll get it back one day.
On Dynamite together, dude.
But I digress.
What about this? Have you heard Jon Moxley actually won a gold medal at a NAGA Cincinnati Grappling Championship for the mixed grappling tournament? He came in first. He won the gold.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Dude, tough son of a bitch at 37, 38 years old doing that. And there was a picture on Renee's Instagram with the little Nora holding a gold medal
with his pops with his lollipop in his mouth.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying the resurrection of Jon Moxley. You know, I think he's doing great.
He ever dead?
Well, I mean, no, but he got like out of it, and like he was, you know, I'm glad he's sober now. I'm glad he's doing good. Remember when they were like Jon Moxley's entered rehab?
Yeah,
we were all like, oh fuck, like it was
come back. He's been on a roll. Like
he's been on a well, he hasn't stopped being on a roll.
I agree with Seth from the Chick Foley show. Dude's got to stop wearing pajamas to the ring and put the jeans back on or something. He looks so much better in the jeans.
Listen, it is what it is. Maybe he's more comfortable. One of my friends
caught Mudzies, Excalibur's number 3. Wow. Okay. I mean, you can put any 3 of those guys in any order, and I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah, I think people are tired of hearing Excalibur so much. Not in a bad way. I just think,
and that's why I think it's good that they came up with a different team for Collision.
Oh, absolutely, yeah,
absolutely love that. And the last little bit of news is Mark Briscoe is injured. I suffered a knee injury. He's going to have surgery. Was pulled from Death Before Dishonor. He's supposed to be in the main event against Claudio. Unfortunately, it's looking like he's not going to be back until 2024. So from everybody here at the Tavern, we hope you get well soon, Mark. Prayers, love to you. Everybody loves you, dude. You're what you've done since the passing of your brother and coming back. And I just can't say enough about how much I love those 2 guys and love that he's like going out and doing it in his brother's name. And
yeah,
get well soon, Mr. Mark Briscoe, please.
Very beautifully said.
Thank you. We love Briscoes here.
I love my chicken picker. He's a good guy.
Love getting to see him on a national TV. So every week, and
yeah, don't we all?
We love the guy.
So good.
I just wish, real quick, this isn't really part of the news, but I just wish we'd separate Ring of Honor from AEW altogether and let them have their own separate rosters.
Yeah. No, listen, that's a hard thing to do. I mean,
and here's what it is. They need to make their show more storyline based, and not just so much wrestling. You have
just matches.
There's just not stories. Like, let's tell some. It's kind of like Dark and Dark Elevate.
It's a fancier version of Dark. I do agree with that, but
it's better. It's not squash matches all the time.
Yeah, it's nothing bad. It's just it needs a little bit. It needs more meat on the sandwich.
Look how they've made Collision look so much different than Dynamite. Like, go do that with the Ring of Honor, man.
I mean, they've been stepping up Rampage like crazy.
They have stepped up Rampage.
So yeah, we've been having good shit the last couple weeks. I got no complaints. I love Ring of Honor. I just wish they would do more with it.
That's what I'm wishing.
Yeah.
Okay, more. I don't mean showing more of Sky Blue's Heine, but
I'm honestly I'm a little over seeing Sky Blue's ass on my Instagram and Twitter. And
I understand that one. All right.
Yes.
So, ready to talk about the week that was?
Oh shit, man, we got a lot to go over, but hell yeah, I am.
So tonight we're gonna have a little conversation.
Yes.
There we go.
Talking July 12th, AEW Dynamite to kick things off, man. What a hell of a show. It was ridiculous. It was just stacked.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
My standouts was definitely Commander versus Jericho.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jericho, so obviously you've got the AEW game, right?
Yes.
Chris Jericho looks like 2021 Chris Jericho before he got healthier, before he thinned and trimmed down. I feel so bad seeing Chris Jericho in the game. I wish they would have done him a little not thick. He's probably he's bigger than Big Show when you compare them next to each other.
Well, I think at the time they made the game and were developing the game was when he was a little heavier.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be a touch up coming to that. Paul Ellering in the house. Happy Sunday.
Gotta love it,
buddy. Thank you for joining us.
What a rush.
Yeah.
Love when Paul gets in. But yeah, man, super good. I loved seeing Jericho and Commander go toe to toe. Commander, I mean, we've been talking about him since the fucking GCW show because he was in GCW for such a long time. I mean, this guy is on a roll. I'm so glad he's here in All Elite Wrestling. I cannot get enough of him.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite thing, I'm just loving the MJF and Adam Cole stuff. Like,
yeah. Oh,
it's so entertaining. And the thing is, like, I love the Roderick Strong coming in and he's like, you don't really believe him. He's like, he's actually a good guy. Like, you don't know where this is going right now. Like, eventually, I think we know where it's going. But I wouldn't be, disappointed if they like fooled us a little bit and just let this carry on for a bit. But my guess, and again, maybe I said this last week, I think it's going to turn out to be at All In. It's going to be Punk versus MJF to combine the titles, see who the real champion is, and then the following week, Adam Cole's going to fight whoever wins that match.
I would be pumped if it was Adam Cole and CM Punk
at All In.
Maybe,
and then the winner fight
All Out. Who knows? I don't like. There's
that
so much
works too. You could do it anyway, but MJF needs a match on both shows. So
yeah. Well, we know Punk speaks very highly of Adam Cole. He wants to work with them. Yeah, I mean, how can you not? It's super cool. So a dream match for a lot of people out there. So I'm here either way.
I'd love to see that match too. So
yeah, I'd like to see them prolong the MJF CM Punk feud a little bit longer.
Okay.
And then have the Adam Cole thing in between, which would be cool because I don't want to see MJF and CM Punk. What is this? 3, 4? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to see it that soon. I'd rather see it broken up a little bit longer.
It's been over a year since we've seen it, so
of course, yeah, it's been over a year since we've seen Punk wrestle on a pay-per-view too.
Look how good he looks in the ring. We won't jump around too much.
Good, yeah.
We'll work our way there, but
no, we will work our way there. My favorite part about Adam Cole and MJF right now are the fucking video game commercials. Hi, I'm MJF, and I love video games. Very akin to The Rock and Mick Foley playing No Mercy back in the day. So good. What up, Thom from the Brocast?
What's up? Oops, Tom. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Is it Thom or Tom?
I would say Tom because my name is Thomas, spelled Thomas, but I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. It's just they pulled up Thom.
Yeah, no,
right off the top.
And pronounce it that way if you're not sure. But.
Yeah, great shit. What else do we have here? I love MJF teasing like body slamming. Big Bill was like body slamming Andre the Giant, and and they're all downplaying the shit out of it. But he's like, no, and then he posted the black and white photos up there.
Yeah,
good shit. Really good shit.
MJF is so good. He really.
Can we talk about the main event for Dynamite?
Because the main event, we got to see the debut of one Nick Wayne fighting.
Oh my goodness,
Strickland.
So. Did the hype live up?
I'll tell you what, man. I was fully expecting them to have Nick Wayne go out there and beat his sensation and win his first match. I love that he didn't. But let me tell you what impressed me the most about this guy. This kid's 18. He just graduated high school, and he sold so well. I thought he was amazing at selling already for a kid his age. Like the way he even laid there after the match, like kudos. Like this kid's got it already, man. Can you imagine with some seasoning and him doing he's done it forever. That's all but let's see him do it. You could tell he was a little nervous in the ring, did not look terrible by any means. You can just tell, any 18-year-old graduated in high school and here's your match on TV. I know he's wrestled for GCW and been on pay-per-views, but holy smokes, this kid's got it. I'm so excited to see his future and see his rise to the top because wow, I love it.
What a pairing with Swerve Strickland too. I thought you couldn't have had a better opening opponent. Very, very good. And also elevating that storyline with Darby with Swerve. So you're building onto that. There's so much cool little unique threads to this little puzzle. But I loved the production of the video package too. Holy shit. You didn't know who Nick Wayne's dad was until you watched that and like you felt the whole history there. It was fucking beautiful, dude.
Beautiful packages they put together too over the last couple of weeks, to help people who didn't know the whole story.
Crazy.
Great
Absolutely crazy.
AEW for that. Like I feel like, and maybe this is the addition of Mike Mansour since he's come in, I feel like everything's been elevated. Like video packages have been even better. Presentation has been even better. I feel like this guy is really good. I think AEW has brought in some real key members to their squad this year because also Jimmy Jacobs from Impact has just arrived on Creative, and I feel like Creative's been better. Like it's just more consistent. The storytelling is just a little better. So I love what they've done.
This whole week of AEW, there was like very mid breaks. Usually you get those breaks in between like each match or something. You'll go to a segment. It's been nonstop. Match segment, but in a good way, not like, oh man, here we go. Like we got a segment. No, it's been like nonstop at the edge of your seat shit. And I love every minute of it so far. Like this has been like, we say it every year, we say it every month, we say it every week, but it's the best week of TV for AEW, I think.
Okay.
I thought it was great.
Yes, but I agree that a more consistent week by week.
Yeah, it's really fitting its shell now. You know what I mean? It's really well put together package as opposed to being
that TV we had for the 6 months with the whole Elite storyline going on
was beautiful. Yeah,
you beat that. That was so freaking good every week. But
we were also coming out of a pandemic and all this shit. Like so, we're really flowing into real time wrestling again, which is just it's been a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
Before we move on.
It's not just a Dynamite; it's carrying over through Rampage and Collision. Like it's the whole company right now.
Everything. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole. It's not just Dynamite that's been great. It's every. I mean, even Rampage has been almost non-miss for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been great. Better. I feel like they've upped their game with that.
Yeah, I mean, next week we got the 2-ring battle royal. Fucking here. Yeah, I love it. So here for it.
I can't wait to see it. That's always fun. Yeah. It's definitely not a show you want to miss next week. So that's for sure.
Yeah, none of AEW is missable next week.
The other night I looked online. I was on Ticketmaster and they had 2 front row seats for Blood and Guts.
Ooh,
for about $360 each. I was like, and I messaged Marco from Chick Foley and the Raw Down thinking about going, and
I would have bought it.
They disappeared today, but I was thinking of taking a ride up there for front row for that price.
How far is Saskatoon from you?
Is that Massachusetts? Is that where it is? I know that Blood and Guts is Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So I did my Google Maps. It was a 4.5 hours from me.
I would have totally did the drive, and I would have bought the ticket for you too. Shit, man. So beautiful. Let's see. This is why we need to live closer in proximity. Before we move on from Dynamite, let's talk about the big moment of the week of that Wednesday. Our 2 mystery opponents for Blood and Guts.
Ooh.
I'll start with the latter. How did you feel about PAC joining the Blackpool Combat Club?
I was totally shocked that it was PAC, but did he actually join the Blackpool Combat Club, or is he just their tag team partner?
I mean, he's joining with the Blackpool Combat Club.
I mean, first,
not necessarily being a part of the Blackpool Combat Club, though he totally fits in.
He does fit in, and I didn't think of it that way until you said that. Like, I thought he's just going to be their partner, but seeing him as part of the Blackpool Combat Club, I think it could definitely help him. I actually like that.
And I think it would be cool to pull him away from Death Triangle.
Yes, I agree with that.
Death Triangle's been around for a while, a little stale, not really. You know what I mean? Maybe we can tie it in later.
But I love the fact with his history with Omega and those guys. Like, it's perfect. I really like it.
I was
hates Omega like that.
Last person I was expecting.
Yeah, I was not expecting him. I like when they pick somebody I'm not expecting and it works. So good job with them.
Yeah, it's totally good. But
what a great way to get PAC back on our TV because it's been a while since we've seen him.
100%. But the elephant in the room, KOTA IBUSHI. How familiar are you with KOTA IBUSHI's work, Tom?
I know him more so only from hearing his name in AEW and seeing clips online. I'm not super familiar with him.
Yeah, I mean, him and Kenny Omega have.
I did go
not
back
only
a match from NXT with him and Buddy Murphy.
It was good.
That match.
You gotta watch his New Japan shit.
Don't do that with that match unless you've seen it.
No, I've seen it. KOTA IBUSHI's done clinics night after night. I mean, I've watched this guy for the last couple of years doing his New Japan shit, and obviously tag team partners with Kenny Omega in the past. The Golden Lovers, we got the Golden Elite coming in hot here. I think this is going to be a hell of a blood and guts.
Dude. And I don't think people should sleep on. I love Buddy Matthews. I think he's such a great
me too, absolutely.
Wrestler.
Yeah,
I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is.
The whole House of Black.
Oh, I love the House of Black.
Yeah,
but three of them individually, and I love them as a team. Like I said, I used to every time they fought in WWE, they were the pre-show for pay-per-views, like for many months, and for a while it was better than the main card. Like those two just put on a clinic as well, like, and it just works so well with them. I love it all.
Yeah, no, really good. Absolutely enjoyed it, man. Not much going on the Rampage side of things. We got some good stuff, but nothing crazy, nothing impactful. But we had Dark Order talking mad shit about Hangman, saying how they're reestablishing themselves, and I think the Dark Order still works. They just got to figure out a good solid highway route to go down.
Do you think bringing in a new leader would help, or just a new leader, somebody who's already there that's not part of the group?
I think Evil Uno should be the prominent leader of Dark Order. He's well spoken. Guy fucks up. He goes in the ring. He handles his shit. He's so good on the mic, so good in the thing. His promo with in this on the Rampage was amazing. He's talking about how Hangman wasn't, or we were there for Hangman. We made him a champion. Like that. That's good stuff. Yeah. And then I don't know if you've seen. I know Ring of Honor is not our cup of tea here because we're on the AEW side of things, but on Ring of Honor, he was looking at Stu Grayson in the ring because Stu was like, "Come on, motherfucker," and he was like, "I see you, Stu," and then he started beating the shit out of the guy next to him for no reason. Like it was very, very well done. I think Evil Uno is the master head here for the Dark Order. Yeah, and I hope they continue it. I want to see more presence from them. I hope it grows. I want to see it back to the original seriousness that the Dark Order was, because it seems like they're breaking out of the goofy segments more, and it's more like, hey, fuck you, we've been here, and like I like that.
Yeah, I like what they've done with them. They've gotten some of their respect back. Like you said, they're a little more serious. They got to win over the Elite. Yeah,
as they should. Like good shit.
Something with them, and they're not just there to put people over, which is good.
Yeah. No, and not a lot going on else here. What do you feel about Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee being a tag team?
Does that answer your question?
Yeah,
I love Dustin. I do. Like, the guy could still go for his age, but like, and I'm not knocking Keith Lee in the ring, but first of all, I'm glad the gray hair is gone.
Yeah,
that just baffled me. But like, yawn to him and pretty much his whole run in AEW, like, it's done nothing for me.
Keith Lee is like Adam Cole's first year.
Yeah,
it's been like, why? Now I'm
like ever since he got called up from NXT to the main roster in WWE, his run there and his run in AEW has just been so lackluster. Like, he seems so special in NXT. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I agree with you. I hope it gets better.
You can't blame WWE for what's happening in AEW now. So let's go. Oh, I know another question I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
I should have done this in the news. The rumored list of moves and things AEW aren't allowed to do. Let's talk about that really, really quick.
Hit me. What do you got? What do you want to talk about?
Like, do you believe it? First of all, I saw no more clean headshots to chairs. Duh, that shouldn't have been never allowed. Like, unprotected headshots is what they're talking about.
I think it's more of a precautionary thing, and no matter what, if Kenny Omega walks in there and says, I want to throw a fucking chair into the crowd, Tony's gonna be like, yeah, do it, man.
Everything, from what I understand, the document said is there are things that could be run across them, spots like that or whatever.
Yeah,
that they will approve. You just have to. They don't want anything shocking happen that they don't know.
Well, this will be the lamest blood and guts match I've ever seen. If all that shit was,
there's gonna
lay down law.
There's gonna be blood and guts. Don't trust.
No, what I'm saying, like they were talking like there was some. I wish we had the list in front of me, but there was a bunch of.
I just had it today. Hold on. Let me find it. I'll find it. I know exactly where it is.
Well, I'm pulling it up too.
Yeah. I have the whole list here. Here it is.
Well, it's not a YouTube fucking video. That's all that matters.
FTR.
Oh, spots and bumps on the ring apron and the outside. You think that's not going to happen? Table, ladder, chair spots in and out of the ring.
That just has to be approved.
Yeah, but I think the whole list is approvable. I don't think there's anything there that's completely banned. If Eddie Kingston was like, bro, I want him to hit me in the fucking head with a chair and make me die. Like, I think Tony Khan would be like, all right, I feel you. Like, go for it.
I just don't think clean headshots with the chair are smart. Like
the last person to do it was Cody, though. Like, we haven't really seen a bad.
There was one more after that.
Yeah, but nothing like, oh, fuck, they shouldn't have done that. I've never felt concerned about a talent for most of these things that they're talking about.
No, I agree.
Bleeding in the crowd. We can't wrestle in the crowd. And like, no, that's of course you can. What about anarchy in the fucking arena? You have a whole match based on throwing things and fighting in the crowd.
They're not saying you can't do it. They're saying you just have to get approval. I said, here it is. AEW performers will no longer be allowed to sell with seizures or concussion responses.
Totally understand that.
Spit, bleed in the crowd, which I get. Use weapons in the crowd, which I get. Physically interact with audience members or take food or drink from audience members. I don't understand. Like, okay, that's fun shit. If I was there and somebody grabbed my soda to throw it in someone's face, yes, that's fun. Please do it. As for interactions that have to be cleared ahead of time, that list includes spots, bumps on the apron and outside of the ring, spots featuring tables, ladders, or chairs, dives outside of the ring, hello Sting, pile driver, all variations, high risk in-ring dives, the use of weapons, the use of ring steps, or the commentary table. This seems kind of silly. Simulated choking or hanging, injury spots, brawling in the crowd, movements involving individuals apart from the wrestlers involved in a match, and purposeful bleeding. You need blood. They're not getting rid of blood. You have blood and guts coming.
So Mox isn't going to wrestle anymore. Like, what are you talking about here? But even the
list I just made, that one I just read seems kind of made up. I don't know.
No, but this is what's out there. I mean, the high risk dives or top rope moves. You're talking Sammy Guevara can't do his 630 anymore.
Again, I think they're going to approve that. I think they're saying that so Sting.
No, but that's what Sting probably the guy that made the fucking list. Like, what does it matter? It makes no sense.
Forced Sting to climb up that ladder and jump up.
Absolutely. And Darby's even said it publicly. He said he just fucking jumped, and
I don't think we're going to see. Like, I get the shit in the crowd. I understand that you shouldn't have injuries in the crowd and everything.
Yeah.
Weapons in the crowd. That's kind of crazy. But again, you're talking about anarchy in the arena. How do you do that match next year?
How do you do a lot of the shit they do? Yeah. Like, you gonna throw Sammy off the top of the cage anymore? Like, what does it mean? If they go WWPG,
I don't think they're going to WWPG. And I don't even think WWE stay in WWPG.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's all good. I think that was more of like a memo that probably got passed around. Somebody feeding the dirt sheets seems to be a popular thing to do with AEW. I think we're okay. I think we'll live.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. We'll find out with blood and guts. If there's no blood and guts, it's just going to be like Hell in a Cell. What the hell's the purpose?
110,000%.
I'm willing to bet there's going to be blood and guts.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that there is.
No, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, it's Sunday night. We're a day removed from Collision, Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
As our good friends like to say.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Let's talk about some Collision, some Battle of the Belts, because that's what we're here for. And holy shit, what an opener! Let's one more drop, because this is the real big one. They opened the show with.
It's time for the main event.
Well, first of all, if we were starting our new, what's it called? Diamond 5?
Dynamite Diamond 5, baby.
This is the match of the week. This tag team match.
The match of the year.
Holy
shit, man.
I mean, Omega Ospreay now has contention, has some competition.
They got competition, man. This was insane.
Bullet Club Gold, since moving over here to Collision, so much better than what it was on Dynamite. Love it.
100%. And as they should be. They got to have a little bit more limelight to get over. Yeah, you know what I mean? But this was a pairing match made in heaven. I was concerned FTR was going to lose the belts. I was on the edge of my seat. I think it was just beautifully, wonderfully done. They gave a tag match a whole damn hour. Like, how amazing was and beautifully well done was that. That was so good.
How much I love the fact that they didn't shake hands with FTR afterwards. I'm so glad.
Of course.
Like,
yes.
The storytelling made perfect sense. Jay White spit on the floor at him. Loved every second of it. Absolutely.
You're not supposed to spit anymore.
No, spit in the crowd. You can spit at wrestling.
What the fuck is that all? What if he spit at David Benoit?
That wouldn't be nice.
Would that count as spitting as a wrestler, though?
Does he wrestle David Benoit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a worker. He's a good kid. But yeah, holy shit! What a goddamn clinic! If you guys are learning how to do any type of pro wrestling tag team shit, this takes the cake. This is one of the best tag team matches I think we've seen in the last 5-10 years. This is wildly good.
You could say that about the whole trilogy with FTR and the Briscoes.
Of course, yeah. But this stands tall with that too. This did not.
I'm not saying that it doesn't.
Not diminished by any means. Like they are.
Those 3 matches last year, which were amazing, and now FTR. That's just how good FTR is, man. Oh,
yeah,
FTR, the best tag team we've seen, maybe ever.
Yeah, you know what I love the most about them is I think that they know when to pull back enough to make these kind of shows, these kind of big matches bigger.
They know how to tell stories in the ring. They know how to make things seem bigger, like you said. Dax has such a mind for the business, for telling stories in the ring, for telling stories all over the place. Like, he's now a part of the creative team for Collision. Like, I think
hell yeah,
Danielson and Dax and whoever else is on the Collision team, the creative team, it's showing how different that show is. I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's the best wrestling show on TV, minute for minute right now.
Yeah. No, 100%. Collision has not skipped a beat.
Nope. It's very good. I can't.
But
go ahead.
That tag match was like the best of the best shit we've seen all year. I mean, that was so damn good. It really does. I'll take Forbidden Door out of the equation right now. That was the best thing we've seen all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild.
I can't disagree. We had the final for the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup.
I
was so. First of all, I thought they dropped the ball. I thought Sky.
I wasn't disappointed.
You weren't?
Well, I seen Ruby, I seen Willow Nightingale. I was like, so like it was already going into it disappointed. So
Ruby should have won. I don't even want to see Willow Nightingale on my TV. I can't stand her.
She's been pretty intense. I mean, she's hurt a lot of people in the last 6 months. It's a lot of people.
I think Sky Blue deserved the push right now, or even Ruby Soho over Willow Nightingale. But you know,
I need a break from all the Sky Blue Twitter, all the Sky Blue social media.
And I know why. And it's just a shame that everything's happening with her, because it's taken away from how good she is in the ring at her age. She's so
1,000%, and she is amazing in the ring, and it kills the whole fucking vibe.
I agree.
Every time I open up an app on my phone, I'm seeing Sky Blue's ass in my face, and
I know. And that
cool, great. Not against having a great ass, looking beautiful while you're doing your thing, but Jesus goddamn Christ, let the girls in ring work.
Exactly.
Tell her story. Yeah,
I agree.
Man,
I agree.
I'm tired of being nice.
I'm tired of being nice, man.
And I agree with Paul here. There's no way Willow should have won. She would have been the last.
She's got heat with Willow. She doesn't like Willow.
But I guess this is official. Nicole says Sky Blue has a nice.
Listen, again, okay to do it once a week or once a month. It doesn't need to be every goddamn episode she's on TV. Like, look at that ass, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
don't be a slob. Be a gentleman.
She's
man.
such a young talent. She takes amazing bumps.
Yeah,
she's so good. Let's focus on that, man. She should have got the rub here to win the tournament, in my opinion. But you know what? She's still so young.
Enough talk about rubs in Sky Blue. Okay. I'm sure the whole entire internet wrestling community had enough rubs with Ibushi and Sky Blue's butt this week. That's what they posted. AEW posted that, like, he's coming.
Yeah.
And I shared it, and I said, and so is the rest of the world. I mean, we already it is what it is, but great stuff.
Yeah. So we got was there anything else on Collision?
Oh my goodness, yeah, there was. We had Ricky
Punk.
Starks and CM Punk to close the show. We had a random jobber match between the Kings of the Black Throne.
Oh
and
yes.
some
I love
marks.
that.
Andrade was back.
You get that another trios match between the House of Black and Edie. I get Andre. Well, yeah, we're getting
Andrade. Yeah, we're getting that too. We got a lot of shit going.
Roosh and Andrade, I'm sure they'll be teaming together to face the House of Black for the trios. That's going to be amazing again. We've seen that a couple of times already. I can never get tired of seeing them wrestle.
I love Andrade in the ring with people he knows how to work with. He knows how to work with the House of Black guys. So happy.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, so, but good to see. Listen, I'm not the biggest Andrade fan, but I'm happy to see him back on TV.
Listen, I'm not either, but the guy can wrestle. Let's give him credit.
I thought he was great in WWE. I thought they kind of same effect that usually happens. We got this lightning hot dude in WWE, and they kind of bring him back to AEW, and they make him start fresh. Yeah. So it takes a while to grow back into it, like Adam Cole has.
Yeah,
I like Andrade. I have no hard feelings against Andrade.
Well,
his wife is amazing.
When I came walking in to AEW, he had such a cool vibe. He had that like mafia type in the suit. Yeah. And then
Vicky Guerrero, like Chavo was there.
Who cares about Vicky Guerrero? I never.
I love the Guerreros. The legacy's there.
Guerreros, but I love her more when I don't have to hear her stupid noise.
She's sweet in person. Okay.
And I'm sure it's just her doing her job that's making me not like her.
I'm tired of being nice.
But
get it.
No, like he was so cool when he came into AEW. I thought they could have done something special with him, and they just cooled it off again. I don't know why.
I mean, isn't that the story?
Yeah. It is true, but
for the most part. But let's move on to the big shit. I mean, we had CM Punk, Ricky Starks main event, Owen Hart Cup tournament final.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great match, except for the finish. I wasn't a big fan of the finish.
I like the finish.
Did you? I thought it was okay.
It showed me. First of all, I think they're leaning towards Ricky Starks going heel again.
Oh, obviously.
He did what he had to do to win, and I think it's great. I love the finish. I had no problem with that.
He called Jushin Liger a Power Ranger and grabbed the trophy from
the tournament, which was great. Like, good for him. He deserved it. Like, it did CM Punk no good to win that tournament. Wasn't going to put him over any more than he already is. And it builds more of a story now, because now CM Punk's going to come back and say, listen, you didn't beat me cleanly. You don't deserve that. Like,
well, I mean, it was a roll up. I mean, I don't know. Are you tired of seeing roll up finishes in AEW? It happens way more often recently than it hasn't.
Has it happened that much?
That feels like what I seen. What was the sequence going on? I was like, "Fuck, Ricky's gonna win."
Yeah.
Like, I seen it coming ahead of time, and like maybe that wasn't the best call. I wish Ricky would have gotten his shit in. And like fucking like I embarrassed CM Punk at the Owen Hart tournament. Like because if he was gonna go heel, if he's gonna shit on Jushin Liger, do it full blown. Like go full blown heel during the match. He should have turned in the match. Yeah, more so. You know what I mean? Like it should have been like a not equivalent it to a Rock and Hogan WrestleMania match, but it should have been that heel turn that happens in the middle of the match. Like fuck this guy, I'm better than CM Punk, and that's how Ricky Starks should have carried himself. Not saying it was a bad match. I enjoyed the shit out of it, but I wish the finish was just done a little bit differently.
Well, I mean, I get it, but I really didn't mind it. But I'm trying to see. I
didn't hate it. I still thought it was great.
I have a hot.
Let's hear your hot take before I go into my hot take.
My hot take is that Ricky Starks is the next AEW wrestler to jump to WWE.
I can see that happening. That's not that hot of a take. That's a mild take.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I can see it happening.
I think it's done.
He's already backstage with Cody. We know what's going on. We know what's up. But
he's already had meetings there. I think he's headed to WWE. His contract's up the end of this year, I believe I read.
He is a goddamn talented. It would be silly if they didn't bring him in.
WWE?
Or at least try to. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you got to see if AEW offers him a deal, but
I mean, there's a lot of people on AEW I think would be great in WWE and vice versa, but like, you know, we don't need to be getting crazy. Punk, yeah, maybe.
Maybe I think he could.
I think Punk would be all right.
I think Punk's fine in a ring since his return.
At least let him do the spear.
Yeah.
He could have did the spear and fucking took him out like that. It would have been great. But whatever. I'm not saying, again, I'm not shitting on it. I thought it was a great match. Really enjoyed it. The most shocking part, here's my hot take of the night, was David Benoit being in the crowd. Do you not know how historical that hug was between them, though? Punk was supposed to be the guy to fight Benoit at Night of Champions the weekend. All the bad stuff happened.
Was that his opponent that night?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Benoit for the ECW title.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then all that shit happened. Punk got the title that weekend.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand all the hatred for CM Punk, and I don't even mean the fans. Like, fine, they're just going by what they heard on the internet. So I don't even get that. But what this guy does for the wrestling business and his love for the business, people got hating on Punk.
No, I love Punk. I think he's great.
There to make wrestling better. I think stop. Like, I just don't get it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even the detail when Battle of the Belts started, like Punk walked over to the commentary team, like he had his fucking hands on the ropes, and like there's some.
Guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to tell stories. We're gonna have to ban Paul Ellering from in this room.
No, never. Paul Ellering's always welcome because you know why? We're adults here. We could talk about
different opinions.
I love 2 Bill Phil. 1 Bill Phil? 2 Buck Chuck. No, that's the other guys.
Counterfeit.
But I listen. I thought a lot of good detail with it, and you know what my favorite part about?
Listen, Paul, hold on. He was just responding to what some jackass EVPs did. He had his chance to say what he wanted to say. Why could they go out and say shit to magazines and dirt sheets, and he doesn't get to rebuttal? Like, good for him. I'm still glad he did it, and I still say fuck the Bucks. I hate the Bucks.
I think it still will work.
I hope so, but I hate the Bucks. I do.
You can't hate the Bucks. You know why?
Why?
Because we are sitting here live at 10:47 at night, and you're doing an AEW podcast because of the Young Bucks.
If the Young Bucks weren't there, Cody still would have made this happen.
I don't know about that. Cody was the first one to bail.
Yeah, he was the first one to bail, but I still think that they're just a couple of indie wrestlers. They're just like dance recitals in a ring. I'm tired of it.
I don't know. Listen, I think it was a collaborative.
Is so much better than the Bucks in the ring.
Well,
and they're dancing.
I'm not
Lucha Brothers.
I'm not going to say they're better. They're very equals. Don't say the Lucha Brothers.
They're not equals. The Lucha Brothers are better than the Bucks.
I don't know. Everybody makes magic, man. Yeah. You can't have magic without the hat.
The whiny little bitches who don't even want to work and take advantage of something that could make a huge story for the company. How smart are you then? You're not very smart, Bucks.
Let's shake the blinders off. Let's break the kayfabe here, okay? You can't have magic without the wand, without the hat, without the bunny, without the fucking card deck. You can't do the illusion without all the.
You mentioned.
No, you can't do the illusion without all the factors, right? Yeah. So the Bucks are just as important as the wand. CM Punk is just as important as the white rabbit in the hat. Tony Khan is just as important as the guy in the cape. The rest of the rosters, they're cards, man. I think everybody is so important about it, and I think see, Anthony, let's fucking go. But I'm serious. We can get caught up in it as much as we want, and we talk about it way too much.
I believe that the fucking Bucks are feeding Meltzer shit and they're brainwashing people.
I think AEW
no good. They're poison to this. They're cancer.
They're doing it on purpose. They are feeding. Right. They are feeding the sheets bullshit over and over and over again. Right. You know how we know? Because the week before Collision started, Punk showed up at Collision and was fucking almost walked out again. Why would they say that? No, but they do it because they want to extenuate.
Just like,
presence.
This article's coming out from Sports Illustrated. It's going to be so damaging. And what it do? It helps CM Punk look better.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yes. Why would they even go out of their way to report about the Sports Illustrated thing when it was a fluff piece? It was a fluff piece for AEW.
He tries to reach out to them and talk to them and like talk to our lawyers. Fuck you.
You are higher than a kite if you believe that. They're all like catering together going, man, what a good fucking show this is.
If you're right, it's genius.
Well, how else are you going to work people these days?
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Conflicting reports. They're doing exactly what CNN and Fox News do to each other.
I hope so.
It's so great though. It's like it makes the most sense. You have to work the workers. You got to work the whole fucking crew so people fall in love with the product.
I truly hope you're right.
Yeah. How the roles have reversed since a year from now or a year ago. But regardless, let's move on to Battle of the Belts, opening up with a beautiful hug and kiss between David and CM Punk. And we go right
I'm
into
believing the quotes I've read from CM Punk, not the shit I've read in dirt sheets that who knows what to believe. Because I am trying to poison somebody's mind on another person.
I'm looking at it from an entertainment
Sports Illustrated legitimate site than any wrestling dirt sheet website out there.
Yeah.
They reported quotes of what CM Punk said.
But guess what?
What?
None of it fucking matters. Because guess what? At the end of the day, who's happy? All of us. We're wrestling fans. We get to see the Elite. We get to see CM Punk. We get to see everybody. The only thing I'm mad about is I haven't seen Larry in the last year and a half. And God damn it, bring him back. But no, it was. I think everything's been great. No better person to slap against Ricky Starks in an Owen Hart tournament final match than CM Punk, rocking the fucking Bret Hart trunks. Give me more of that shit, because that's what we need. But
I agree.
Guys, don't fall for everything. Be happy, fall for it, but don't fight over it. We're not children. We're all adults here.
Look, we got J-Bone. What's up, J-Bone, guys?
What's up, J-Bone?
Coming down the aisle. Gotta check out Coming Down the Aisle. Follow him on social media everywhere. ComingDownTheAislePod.com.
He's gonna be KOTA Ibushi come Wednesday. We're all gonna be coming down the aisle. It's gonna be white and sticky and gross everywhere. But
since we do not do the wrap-up show after Dynamite anymore, I wait to watch it without picture-in-picture because I could do that.
See, that's fun. I'm glad you got that beautiful time. I could do it too if I really wanted to, but I'm okay with it. I'm here. I'm happy about it. We're gonna have a good time. But I do have to say, guys, put the blinders on. Just enjoy the ride, man. Don't fall for the bullshit.
I hope you're right.
I am right, because wrestling, like, look, I posted. So Sean Spears makes his beautiful debut return here on fucking Battle of the Belts.
The last time they were in Canada a couple of months ago,
as he should.
He needs seen more.
I love Sean Spears.
That's what I'm saying. I want him more.
I put out a tweet. This is my official Sean Spears needs to be on TV every goddamn week tweet, and he shared it because listen, Sean Spears is an amazing character. But what I like to say here is that I'm losing my fucking point. I love Sean Spears. 10 guy's awesome, but no, we are very lucky wrestling fans. We are getting a roster of over. I mean, there's between WWE, AEW, Impact, GCW, Ring of Honor, if you want to call it outside of AEW product. We are in the time of the biggest wrestling boom of our lifetimes, bigger than the Attitude Era. Everybody could, we could argue about it all day long, but the numbers don't lie. The merchandising don't lie. The arenas don't lie. Everybody's doing good. Pro wrestling is thriving. I'm in love with it. I'm happy about it. I don't know where we're going.
About Battle of the Belts.
That's where I was going with it. And I know we got all fucking hot and bothered in here, which I'm okay for.
An extra hour of live AEW wrestling. And by the way, Paul, I'm just giving my takes. So we're fun to debate here. Please do not take it personal, dude.
No, he's not taking it personal. He's an adult. He reads the dirt sheets. Come on, Tom. No, Battle of the Belts felt amazing this time around. I think this is the right fucking formula. Finally, we have the right formula for Battle of the Belts. Put it on. Give me an extra hour of Collision, because that's exactly what they did, and it felt like it. It felt important. I loved it. I thought it was awesome to have 3 hours of wrestling on a Saturday night. Who the fuck has done that in years besides the pay-per-view? And
Saturday.
that's not even talking about AAA. That's not even talking about all the other shit that was going on. I think Impact had Bound for what was it? Bound for Glory? Was it Bound for Glory? Slammiversary?
Yeah,
Something was going on. Yeah. Holy shit. But let's get back on the AEW train. Lance Archer, Orange Cassidy, AEW International Championship. I thought this was it. I thought it was it, man.
That's
I thought
true.
Orange Cassidy was leaving it.
Just hit the nail on the head. It was live Battle of the Belts.
Yes, it was live.
It was live
in color. Started off with Orange Cassidy.
That? Like, that's a great point. That's probably why it was so much better.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, live wrestling is so much better than a pre-recorded wrestling show. I don't know why.
100%. I thought it was done very well. Yeah, no pre-tape battle, but don't give me any pre-tape shit. I don't like pre-tapes.
You can have a special every 3 months. You got to make it live and make it feel special.
My only complaint would have been to take the Punk and Starks match off of Dynamite or off of Collision and put it at the end of Battle of the Belts.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
See what I'm saying there? Because you would have elongated that whole show. People would be like, fuck, we still didn't see Punk and Starks.
That's a great point.
But they could have put the Acclaim stuff on Collision and then had it go long. Because if you're doing a 3-hour show, you're doing a 3 hour. You can name it whatever the fuck you want. You can call it whatever you want. Battle of the Belts was just an extension of Collision.
You know, and even, am I wrong, or was the writing for Battle of the Belts kind of reminded me of the old Starrcade writing?
Oh, so it was so there.
Yeah, right? I thought...
No, but hey, Orange Cassidy, Lance Archer, let's not take away how fucking awesome of a match it is. Orange Cassidy is the underground goddamn king. He is Punk Rock of AEW right now. He is killing it.
More title defenses than anybody else in AEW.
He's unbelievable though. Like every time he gets in there, you're like, this is it. Like he's losing the belt, and he's somehow like that. That's what's made it more believable, because Orange Cassidy's got the lazy gimmick. So like he could go wrestle Will Nightingale next week. And you're like, fuck, Will Nightingale's gonna win the belt off of him, and then like somehow he does it. But
I was really scared Swerve was gonna beat him, so I was glad that didn't
happen. Dude, from the Battle Royal, from Double or Nothing up until last night's match, the guy is a top tier run.
Oh, dude. He's been on
he might as well as be the AEW champion right now. He is fucking killing it.
Since he won the title, he's been on that run.
Yeah.
I agree. No. You know, I would say this, and J-Bo might agree. There's a legit argument that he should be Wrestler of the Year this year so far.
After the Battle Royal, I was like, for sure.
Yeah.
He's losing it. And like they did it so beautifully, especially with Swerve at the end of it. Like I was like, shit, like here we go. And like Lance Archer would be a great international champ. I think that's where they found their gold with it, because everybody could make a great international champion, but Orange Cassidy's just showing up with the backpack, like fuck it, let's go. Wow. Like I love his promos lately too. He's been doing some really good promos. Like I'm the guy that's lazy, but like I show up every week. I've won the fucking belt. Like he's so goddamn good, man.
I love it. I agree 100%. Like, listen, you could talk about Roman and his title reign. The fact is, he's defended the title like 3 times in the last year.
This makes up for Orange Cassidy not getting an AEW title shot after the Mimosa Mayhem match. He really has. For me as a fan, like I'm so happy that he's doing it.
Triple threat match with Pac and Omega, was that after the Mimosa Mayhem?
I believe so, but like I'm saying, he didn't get he should have had a run with that belt when he was that hot.
Yeah. But I remember watching that match, the triple threat match with Omega and Pac, thinking, oh my God, there's no way Omega's gonna Orange Cassidy is going to win this. Nobody's going to win this match. Halfway through the match, I was thinking, holy shit, the title could change hands here. Like they had to believe in, and I love when companies do that.
I think he is gold as fuck. Like I think he is probably one of the best things that's happened to pro wrestling in the last 10 years.
Oh, I agree.
Crazy. And it's so stupid. Like even playing him in the game. You do the sloth style thing, it's the coolest thing in the world, and then you get to do the kicks, and like he's got all these fucking crazy, like Orange Cassidy's a fucking star, man. Best action figure that's came out from the AEW line. Well, at least top contender. He's one of the best action figures come out. Yeah.
That's why.
He's awesome in the game. He's awesome on TV. Like what was the thing he did with Jericho and Bischoff, where he was like, well, global warming. And he went on the whole tirade. Like guy is a fucking star, man. I love Orange Cassidy. So Go check it out. The match of the night outside of Collision for Battle of the Belts is the Orange Cassidy Lance Archer match. I was just blown away on how good it was. I love Orange Cassidy, man.
I think Lance Archer needs to get into a program with Miro.
I want Miro back. I want God's champion back. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, before Hangman got cooled off, I actually agree with that. That's true.
I will give it even. I don't like bringing up Joey Ryan too often on any podcast, but even the Hangman Joey Ryan story that was going into All In before AEW started, like that's what made me a good Hangman fan, because I was like, holy shit, this is funny, it's good. Hangman was doing great. The ghosts with all the dicks coming out of the stage. You can't even watch it in Ring of Honor anymore. It's pulled because Joey Ryan's such a piece of shit. But he's lightning hot right now. Orange Cassidy is one of the hottest commodities of pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Go out of your way to check out the rap. Go check out the match. And I got rap in my head because Max Caster was rapping about Jonah Hill therapy. It was great. Shit talking the Calgary Flames. I loved how he came out. He goes, "We're gonna have a real interview," and he goes, "Yo, listen, good stuff. We're getting a lot of the Acclaim the next week. I know they're going for the trios titles in the place that they won their tag titles, Newark, New Jersey.
No, they won the tag titles at Grand Slam, didn't they?
Wasn't it in June? Wasn't that by you?
It was a Grand Slam. Arthur Ashe.
Where's Arthur Ashe at?
Long Island.
Is it Long Island, New Jersey?
No.
You guys are all the same. Whatever. Fucking
New York. New York, New Jersey.
It's like saying Schaumburg and Des Plaines aren't part of Chicago. Whatever. You guys
tell me when I'm telling lies.
But listen, I'm here for the Acclaim. I'm excited to see it. Oh man, that is a hot take. I love the Acclaim. Still one of my favorite teams of all time.
Yeah, they pulled them off somehow. They were so
they have, but they can't be hot every day. The sun's not even hot every day. Come on.
I think the sun is hot every day. Just
it gets a break. We don't feel it. Come on. No. But yeah, awesome. Love Shivani doing the Acclaimed interviews and being involved in the scissoring. Like, absolutely great. Good stuff. Match that I didn't care about, Toni Storm versus Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah. I don't care about Taya Valkyrie at all, man.
I love Taya Valkyrie. I think she's great, but her thing with Jade was perfect. I think she should have took the belt off of Jade.
You think she should have?
Yeah, I think she should have won at Double or Nothing, and then Statlander came out afterwards and then beat her for the belt. Put them in a program together. That would have been nice. You hate scissoring, man. Well, I get it. You're not into the scissoring. It's okay. I love the scissors. I don't know about you. This is a different podcast for a different day. if you just got your all elite crate, you got scissoring socks. How awesome is that? My sock scissors.
Wait.
You got them right there. Look at them. Did you open your scissoring socks? I'm gonna wear them.
Should I look at them?
Yeah, pull them out because they're the best.
Really, because I wanted to see. By the way, Mike Belcaster plays the role of spoiler in a major pod group.
Oh, sorry. I needed to see the Jungle Boy chase, man. Somebody
said if anybody had the chase from the crate, you didn't announce. I have to announce who it was.
It's okay. It's a shitty chase.
Oh, is it?
Somebody told one of the major pod guys won $80 for it. I was like, no, thank you.
Peter, it's hard. A pin. Mike, I bet you love this.
I don't. That was the least favorite thing out of the crate. You know what I was pissed about? They just came out with the Sting micro brawler.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pair it with that shirt in a crate?
That's true.
I would have popped for that. I would have rather bought Jungle Boy. And real quick, just some while we're shitting on things, if you're gonna put a shirt out like that, don't you think you should be able to read AEW on the ring when it says "Kiss the Ring"? Because it's all. Come on, guys.
Ring?
Come on, guys.
Wow.
I'm gonna start hitting up my AEW contacts and tell them to get their shit together.
Kick socks.
Those are the best. I open them. I love them. They both have the scissors. Each foot does it.
Also, so J-Bone is also not a Buddhist to Barbara beefcake fan because he said
he ain't cotton, he ain't strutting, he ain't farting on no snare drum.
What is it? Open it. What is this?
That's a Briscoe's Them Boys flag, which is awesome.
Okay, I need to hang
I popped for that. I thought that was really nice.
Poster up.
Mimosa Mayhem. Since we're talking about him,
Really?
it's a Mimosa Mayhem poster from Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho, and your autograph is. Oh yeah, you got three Phil stickers,
3 Pepsi Phil stickers,
3 Pepsi Punks.
Okay, cool. All right, and the autograph. Let me open it. Am I going to be happy with it?
Hey, maybe. I was okay with it. I watched him sign them, so I can't really complain about it. But, we all watched him sign.
A year later.
Yeah.
For 2 days straight. I wondered if this was coming in the crate.
Listen, I'm happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy about is the signature placement.
Yeah.
There's so much white on that background, and he chooses to sign it himself.
It would
have looked cool.
I remember saying to him when he came back on the second day, I'm like, are you here all day again? He goes, no, I promise you not.
Do you blame him? I don't blame him.
Dude, how big that stack of photos him and Ruby was signing was?
Yeah. It's crazy. So next week, or no, I think last month's or last crate was Ruby, wasn't it?
You know, I never opened last month's crate.
Man, you might have a Thunder Rosa chase in there, and you don't even know.
You want me to go get it, and we can find out?
No, you don't need to do it right now. They're saved for Fig Night. That might be it.
Okay, we'll do it on Fig Night.
The forgotten crates of AEW.
So I also got this.
God damn, Maggle. It's
I
JBL. Love JBL.
And this also came in the mail. It's not Fig Night, but I'll show it off anyway.
You know what? I'm very excited. You weren't on Fig Night this week, but I put over the Powertown Cardone and Myers like fucking crazy. I think they look amazing.
They do.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man.
Tune into Fig Night, and I'll talk about something else that looks amazing.
Whoa.
Figure related, Mike. Figure related.
I hope so. The AW crates are, I think I pay $120 for the year or something like that.
They're well worth the value, man. They really are. They packed them. You get 2 shirts.
No, I started wearing lapel pins and shit like that when I'm out, like because you get a lot of cool shit with them. I have a Cody Rhodes money clip or a Hangman. No, money mat.
If you pay, I think if you pay for the year up front, it's like $120, but I do it monthly, so I pay like quarterly, so I pay like the 40. It's $40.
Yeah, I think you save like $20.
Yeah,
for doing it for the year.
Something you don't like, you could always flip it and make some of
the micro brawlers go. Like I said, somebody from the major page was like, "I'll give you fucking Jungle Boy for $80." I was like, "No, thank you." But I've struck out. I've got more chase figures than I have non-gotten chase figures. Yeah, totally do it, dude. And the shirts are awesome. I got a fucking badass Samoa Joe shirt, badass Kenny Omega shirt.
One of my favorite wrestling shirts came in a crate ever. It's that CM Punk dog collar match.
I was just about to say the CM Punk shirt that we got was fucking amazing. There's a lot of good shit. Those crates are very underrated, I think, man. You get a good value for your buck. Yeah.
2 shirts. You go
and you have a chance to win front row tickets to any Dynamite you want to attend.
It's well worth it.
One of my buddies got the golden ticket. I've seen the golden ticket.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I've never gotten the gold. I would assume the golden ticket would be pretty up there. But I've gotten some great shit. I love the AW. They're based around the pay-per-views too, which is cool. So like you get one for Double or Nothing, you get one for Full Gear, you get one for All Out. Like they do a great job with it.
So should we preview the week that's coming up?
Well, but before we do, I do want to talk about one of my favorite parts was Luchasaurus versus Shawn Spears.
Oh, let's talk Luchasaurus versus Shawn.
Dude, I miss Shawn Spears, man.
I agree.
I know he's doing daddy detail, but goddamn,
Shawn Spears is so good.
Last time I seen him, I was drinking tequila with him. I haven't seen him in months, man.
He's been screwed in WWE and AEW. Like the guy deserves.
I don't know. I think he's taking well-deserved time off. He did just have a kid.
No, he would be wrestling more if he was alive.
You're like, nah, fuck those kids. Oh. Well, as what I will say is I get it. I understand why he's taking the time off, but I want him on my TV more, man.
You guys I want on my TV more. Shawn Spears and Lance Archer.
I want the chairman back. I want that Shawn Spears. I loved. Nothing was cooler than that Stadium Stampede when they went into the chair room and he was just sitting there in the spotlight over. Like he is such a good character. Even the Shawn Spears news that he had.
He's very underrated in the ring too. He's such a good worker.
So good, unbelievable. If we're clipping anything from the show, we are clipping our love for Shawn Spears this week. I want this as an Instagram reel because dude, I love Shawn Spears, man. Guy is so great in the ring. I miss him being a part of the Pinnacle. The Blood and Guts was amazing with Sean Spears.
Very,
more
very
Sean Spears.
underrated. This guy deserves so much. He's so good.
His gear, too, fucking so toyetic. He is an action figure, man.
Speaking of what we just spoke about, how great of an international champion would Sean Spears make?
That's what I was saying. I don't know. I do want to say I'm growing very tired of the Christian thing. Like I get people love Christian. Christian's great. I'm over Christian right now, man. I don't want to. He's a spammer in the video game. The funniest thing that's happened was that you could do the benefit of flash photography pose with him in the game. But I'm over it, man.
I'm not over. I like him.
Oh, I don't have the meme on me, but I did send the meme. Where David Benoit's in the crowd, and the Christian standing.
I hope he didn't take it personal.
Oh, we love you. We love you, Paul.
I do. I love him. I gotta find a way. Do you know? Is he on social media? Can I contact him anyway?
I believe he might be on something.
Okay.
Just follow the Shot of Nostalgia stuff. He pops up.
Okay.
He loves Shot of Nostalgia, and I love Paul for watching.
I hope he knows we're just having a fun-spirited debate.
Of course. No, listen, Punk is a touchy subject. Some people are going to hate on it. Some people are not. And some people are here for him. Some people don't want to see Punk anymore. Listen, that's wrestling, man. Yeah. You wouldn't love Roddy Piper if you didn't hate Roddy Piper for fucking 10 years.
100% agree.
Yeah.
And one of the most fun things about wrestling is having debates like that. Because it's just fun. It's nothing personal. It's just
and it's all a fucking television show at the end of the day. Like nothing to get hot about.
Did you hear Bailey?
Well, this isn't the fucking Raw down, but yeah,
blew out her knee tonight in a house show.
Sucks. Absolutely sucks.
Feel good too.
Yeah, but maybe she'll show up in New Japan next year, and it'll be for the better.
Back in WWE.
Still have a bad taste in my mouth about it. But yeah, no, Luchasaurus, Sean Spears, great. I'm waiting for Christian shit on what's it called? Little Benoit. Your dad's dead.
MJF would have done it.
No, that's Christian's gimmick with Jungle Boy when they were feuding. He's like, well, at least I have a dad.
Well,
like,
do you remember what MJF did about what's
yeah, absolutely. But that's what I mean. Like it's so good. It's too good not to fuck around with it. Go
there, but MJF would have no.
I think it would be pretty good.
Well, I remember MJF went to talk to Pillman. He's like, "Nope, no, wait," and he looked down at the ground and started talking.
The best, love it. Like but then it was funny. But no, it was just a meme I seen poking around. But yes, let's jump into what lies ahead for this week.
All right, first up on Dynamite, we are going to have Blood and Guts, so be prepared to watch that match. We're going to have the finals of the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament as MJF and Adam Cole will take on Sammy Guevara.
We didn't even talk about how great. I mean, we talked a little bit about how great they are, but goddamn, such a good pairing.
Oh, it's money. It's money.
I love MJF dropping in on Adam Cole's Twitch and donating money. Say, hey, bud, we gonna wear the shirts?
Did he really?
Yeah, he gave him like $300, and he was like, "Hey, man," he's like, "I just wanted to inquire, are we wearing the same gear this week?" And like, Adam Cole's sitting there playing video games. He's like, "Max, come on, like good shit. Give me that."
I love that they're carrying it over. I didn't even know about that.
Beautiful,
that's so sweet.
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
And what about let's say I would guess MJF and Adam Cole are going to win this Blind Eliminator tournament, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a shot to beat FTR for the championship? No?
Okay. There's going to be a problem beforehand.
Okay. Yeah. And then we also are going to get Hook versus Jack Perry for the FTW championship.
I hope Hook chokes him out in 2 seconds. I loved Hook's promo. Did you see that where he was eating at the restaurant?
No.
And he's like, "I'm fucking done chasing you around, Jungle Boy." And he's like, got his fork in his mouth still. And he throws it on the table. He's like, "I'm coming for you this Wednesday." Beautiful. Hook is a fucking another.
I think they should hold the titles.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, FTR has had the belts for a while now too, so it's not going to take away from their title run, especially after that hour-long match that we just seen this past week. So I'm good with it. Go for it, dude.
On Rampage, the Royal Rampage Rumble returns. The two
best thing in the. I'm here for that. That reminds me of WCW so hard. So I'm so happy about it.
In WCW though.
They did World War III, but like this is like good in between of the Rumble and World War III. So it's like I'm a happy camper. I love the dynamics. Imagine Commander in the 2-ring battle royal, running the ropes all the way across. Fuck yeah, give me that.
Vikingo in there too.
Yeah, like go for it. Like why not?
You can put in there So, and then also for Collision, the only thing we know so far is an AEW Trios Championship match when the House of Black will defend against the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. There we go.
Acclaimed winning the the titles. Another thing that wouldn't hurt them, I don't think.
I
think yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. I like that.
But I would love to see the Acclaimed do a little Trios title run. I'm here for it. Why not? They haven't been moved around that much. We had
Black to drop the titles yet.
I'm not ready for the House, but you know it's good. We have Collision. The House of Black will always be on TV no matter what.
I hope so.
So
Collision, aka Friends of Punk.
Yes, must see Punk TV. I'm here for. I know, J Bone. I love you. I'm not. We're not going to discuss. I know you don't like the Acclaimed. It's okay. Just know that I'm going to be wearing my Scissor Me socks come Saturday. It's going to be messy. We're going to have a good time.
What are you doing in your socks?
Scissoring, obviously. It's going to be Mr. Sacco, but I'll be doing this instead of going like this. Scissors me, daddy ass.
It's probably
now I
want
to see McFoley doing that.
Wait, which match is he talking about?
Are they wrestling on Collision?
We have the Raw Down guys joining us. Guys, do not Raw Down Thursday night, 10 p.m. All your WWE news and recap.
Oh, Big Bill?
Billy?
Big Bill?
No, Billy Gunn. I could see that.
Oh, come on. Really? Really? They're fighting the House of Black. What are you talking about? Why would Billy Gunn?
Makes sense.
No.
It does make sense because the Bullet Club Gold is on Collision. I like it.
Daddy Ass and Billy Gunn or Billy Gunn and fucking CM Punk are starting their own tag teams. It makes sense because they're both on Collision. That's how that's Billy Gunn's joining the House of Black.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, dude, what if they spit in his eye? We haven't seen that in a while. The mist.
Oh,
and it turns you.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be a good downfall of the Acclaimed Daddy Ass picture. Daddy Ass takes the spit in his eye.
Yeah.
They win the titles. Fuck, Billy Gunn turns on them later. I love it.
They better not win the titles.
I don't know. I'm okay with it. You know what I love? I love that they gave Malachi the Hi Young Puke. I love that they gave Malachi the Black Mist in the video game.
Stop that. You don't like the House of Black? Oh,
it was a skippable match yesterday.
Well, I mean, it served its purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the match as much as it was Andrade coming out to set up.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was great. I thought this was overall
a great week.
A top 10, no pun intended, just because Sean Spears was on. This was a 10 week of pro wrestling.
You owe everyone an apology. You owe me an apology.
Fucking
I need to get those new layovers all over all these graphics.
Yeah, I've been doing those. If you could fix those up before next week, that would be awesome.
Who are you talking to? Hey, Young Anthony says, remember the Judgment Day House of Black debates we used to have?
I would if we had a drop for it.
That's a great point. That's a good point. Both groups are doing well. Like, listen, I couldn't stand Judgment Day at first, and now I like them a lot.
Judgment Day is still too hokey for me.
No, I love them. I love Dom and Mommy.
I like it too, but it's not like I have to tune every week to see what Rhea Ripley's twerking on.
I like it. I'm sorry, I like it.
And it's okay.
My mind.
I'm an adult. You're a child.
And now I love him as a heel.
I have no heat against it. I just don't follow the product, but I liked what I seen at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, he's about to go bye. All right.
Maybe Finn Balor too.
Finn Balor.
I hope his contract runs up and he pops up in AEW in the next 5 years.
Oh, why? So they can misuse him too?
No, he's got fucking history with Kenny and.
Oh, really?
The Bucks? Yeah, he was part of the Bullet Club, man.
Oh, okay. I'd be there for that. I'd love to see him fight Kenny.
See, Paul's still here. Throwing out love to the Raw Down. I like it. Ooh, and you're going to SummerSlam. God damn.
I hope you heard me say before, like, I hope you understood, like, that was just a fun debate. It was nothing personal. Bring it to me. Like I said that after you disappeared. I truly am sorry, but it's just fun wrestling debates. Bring it anytime, buddy.
He was singing Cody's theme song.
I made that comment after he was gone. I hope he heard it because, like I said,
it was play. It was all play. I think we're all good. Paul's a gentleman of the Tavern, though. He watches everything and anything we put out there now, and goddamn, am I happy to have him on board with us.
Hey, fuck the Bucks, but I like Paul Ellering.
Okay, all right, take it easy.
And
Take it easy.
the Bucks, and you know what? He's allowed to hate CM Punk. That's just the way it goes.
Listen, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yes, 100%.
Here in pro wrestling fandom.
100%.
So we're going to end it off on the best thing ever here. Tom, what's the one thing that you could pick out from next week that you are most excited about in pro wrestling? And go more in depth with it. Just don't say, oh, this match. It's the rest of everything.
Paul said, if you're a star, you have to be his Rocco. Great. I don't need somebody's hand up my ass, J-Bone.
No.
I have to go for a colonoscopy anyway. So, listen, I have to say blood and guts. Like, I can't wait to see how crazy that's going to be. Who do you think even wins this?
That's a good question. I don't know. You know what my one thing I'm super excited about is
Paul didn't even answer my apology. I'm scared.
He's pissed.
I know. I feel bad.
He's coming over to your house with spikes on his shoulders. He's going to come fucking doomsday device you when you least expect it to. I'm so excited to see KOTA IBUSHI. I still respect the shit out of Punk. I get shit. I was shitting on Punk yesterday. It was great, but I love CM Punk.
I love CM Punk. Why would you shit on him?
Because I can. It's wrestling. That's the fun of it. But I'm so pumped to see KOTA IBUSHI. I'm so pumped to see how fucking Blood and Guts is organized this year.
Hawking this thing. Are they going to wind up on top of the cage?
Of course they are. Are you kidding me? It's our first Blood and Guts without Jericho.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be good. Really, I like it. Really akin to the Blood and Guts that was originally announced before the pandemic, which was, the Elite versus the Inner Circle. Obviously, the Inner Circle was involved in that, but I thought that was potential to kick all the shit in the ass. I thought that was going to be one of the best Blood and Guts ever.
This will be the first Blood and Guts with the Elite, actually.
Huh?
This will be the first Blood and Guts with the Elite.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's wild. But what a good time to be a pro wrestling fan. Guys, I'm so ecstatic. Tom, any last words before we do wrap up the wrap up?
No. I'm looking forward to this week. We had a great week. We have another great week ahead.
Me too. Absolutely. I cannot wait.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
It's going to be a good time. But guys, one more time for the Prime, I'm going to tell you to slide on over to theturnbuckletavern.com for all your Turnbuckle Tavern goodness. We didn't even use the cool little overlays that we have for Dynamite and Collisio, but enough of that. Turnbuckletavern.com, you will find everything and anything you need about the Turnbuckle Tavern, including the wrap up, including Fig Night, including Shout of Nostalgia, including your beautiful friends over here. But yeah, I think that's a great wrap up for the week. Tom, thanks for joining us, guys. Everybody in the chat, our Raw Down homies, OFG, Paul Ellering. Great to see you guys. Absolutely, always. And until next week, I got to pull up the outro. Are we still using the old outro? Do we have a new outro?
He didn't do one for that, did he?
I don't think so. But rock it out. Young Anthony, if you want to make an outro, because I love the new intro so damn much. Rock it around.
He's working on a new intro for us, so.
I love everything so far. So
he's done great. Thank you so much.
Yes. But until next week's, guys, yes, stronger than all, brother. Yeah. But yeah, tune in next week. We'll see you guys. Wrap up guys out. Don't do that now.
Love, peace, and pro wrestling.
There we go.